attempt to answer. Sip Rajananda, Sip Atmanand, Sip Siri, Sip Jyoti, Sip Vinayak, Sip Samatma, Sip Anil, Sip Sukhi, Sip Gigi, Sip Bliss, Sip Siva, Sip Krishna, Sip Sita, Sip Anand, Sip Das, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Chotwani, Sip Anna, Sip Kamalji, Sip Shair, Sip Shadow, Sip Sarla, Sip Atmanji, Sip Dasi, Sip Ahem, Sip Bliko, Sip Renuka, AiR, Sip Sia, Ashish, Sip Kumar, Sip Paratyama, Sip Girishananda, Sip Ritu, Sip Sagai, Sip Chitra, Sip Premchandji, Sip Lalita, Sip Ru Mataji, Sip Manisha, Sip Chidanand, Sip Soham, Sip Laveen, Sip Sundar, Sip Sachin, Sip Atmatrai. Welcome to the call. And we are Sip Siba. We are going to have an interesting session, I hope, where you can ask me any question. Ashish Sia wants to start. Those who ask questions in the beginning, on days like today, they are going to get more time. So, Ashish.
Yeah, good evening, Air, and
Good,
everybody on the call. Bow down to you, Shivoham.
good evening. Tell me what news. What's the question?
The question is that while being on the spiritual path, we understand, we resonate with what you say and try to follow it. But when it comes to very people who are very close to you, it could be family, neighbors, friends who are an impediment in that journey, who are not spiritually attuned, who try to bring you down in spite of being in high vibration. How do you deal with these people? Because you cannot throw them out of your life. They are there because of a karmic pattern which I recognize. But how do we deal with them so that we don't hurt them? At the same time, uh, try to be away from them and mend ways, and not have a bad relation.
See, sip in those people. Realize that, see, I'm going to ask you a question, how I would deal with you so that you can learn how to deal with the situation. Okay, see, yeah. अभी ये जो हो रहा है जिंदगी में, people are there, some people are there, maybe a very close family member, somebody very close. But the point is this: is anything in this world happening without the will of SIP?
No,
Therefore, you have to accept the will, saying it is SIP who is doing it.
I am
If
accepting that.
okay, if SIP is doing it, so A, B, C, accept, do your best, and surrender. But remember this: nothing should stop you from progressing on the path. You cannot say, because somebody is doing this, I want to attend a Zoom call. Because somebody is doing this, I am going to stop my spiritual sadhana, my meditation. No, they are doing it is a challenge for you to overcome. But you are not going to stop your spiritual quest. Now, unless you tell me, if you want, if you either you have to WhatsApp me the personal problem where I can give you personal, but sometimes you don't want to say, or you don't give the name of the person who's doing whatever. For example, I suppose I want to be on a path, and a family member, a parent of one of my parents, is all the time troubling me or disturbing me. For example, during the Zoom call, suppose somebody is calling me at the Zoom call and troubling me. I'm not going to stop my Zoom call. I will attend to them after the Zoom call is over. So there are so many tips on at 7 o'clock every evening in Instagram. I tell you, respond, don't react, for example. So if you react, then you start having today's topic, RSG. You start having regret, shame, and guilt. So you don't want regret, shame, and guilt. You don't want to react. But remember one thing, ultimately, and the best answer, which my guru taught me, shut all the noise. Shut all the noise, close your eyes, and listen to the divine voice. Tell Prabhu, Prabhu, my dear Sip, my dear Lord, I am facing this problem. I want you. I want to do the divine will. I want to be on this path. This person is troubling me. Give me an answer. And if you close your eyes, you will get the answer. Would you
Um,
like to go deeper? If you like to elaborate, I can explain to you.
No, I understood, but it is a challenge because these people, do they come into our lives to teach us unconditional love?
No, no, no. Don't get into all those things. They are just a karmic, what you said is a karmic pattern. So it's a challenge. Nobody comes to teach you anything. You
No,
teach
there are no
yourself.
lessons. There are no
Nah,
lessons.
nah, nah. Your lessons are your lessons. These are all fairy tales. Okay, somebody came and the problem is to teach me something. God gave me problems to make my shoulders stronger. ये सब बच्चों की कहानी है.
Then why did God give these problems? Why did God give these people?
They are karmic. They are your karma. Every action happening, everything happening in your life is karma. Simple, one word. You want one word answer or you want complicated answer?
One word.
One word answer karma. Everything happening karma. Now, what you're doing is the new karma that you're creating. And if you really want moksha, then you will not create karma. You will go beyond.
That's the biggest challenge.
Like I told you, if you'd like to elaborate, either you can come back on this call and put it in a abstract manner or WhatsApp me, and then we can sort it out. But I've
Surely.
told you, point one, don't give up. Don't give up. Point two, in London, in England, there are two types of trees. One is called the oak, and one is called the willow. When the wind blows in UK, it blows very strong. The oak tree stands like this. The wind breaks it. The wind breaks it. But the willow tree bends. The wind blows. And then the willow tree comes back up. Sometimes you have to learn to be like the willow tree, not like the oak tree.
Yes.
Don't resist. Chodo, leave it. Okay? Then that's
Thank you.
another. I've given you 2, 3 tips. Thank you, Atmanand. Should we try that? Atmanand,
Yeah, Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Based on yesterday's call, looks like there was some confusion. At least there is a confusion in me between mind and what we defined as human intelligence. So I
Huh.
wanted to hear from you what is mind, intellect, and human intelligence.
You don't know what is mind?
No, as per your definition, what it is. I thought yesterday AI also came from mind, but you then said mind is only toxic thoughts. That's what you clarified.
I don't change. I don't change every day. I don't change my stand every day.
No, that's why I
If
just wanted to hear from you so that
if
I get
Prabhu,
clarified.
yeah, if Prabhu wants me to change my stand, I'm not arrogant to not change. Prabhu comes and tells me, "Air, what you said is wrong." I come to the call and I humbly tell you all, "The boss, this is मैंने गलत बोला है." This is, if you all remember, many times I come and tell you all, like, okay, back to your question, serious question. Mind is only a bundle of toxic thoughts. The world talks about mind being intelligent. Anand, the world talks, so he has a brilliant mind. His mind is amazing. This is the world doesn't understand the meaning of mind. MIND will always remember misery, always remain misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire. So mind is clear. Then what you said is the next thing.
You said human intelligence, right? And
Human
then intellect.
intelligence, in human intelligence and intellect is same.
Okay.
Human intelligence is the intellect, the power of discrimination. Suppose somebody comes and tells you, I want to do this project, or I want to do this project ABC, or I want to do this project DEF. Then you have to use your intellect. And when you use your intellect, that is called intelligence, human intelligence. Yesterday we said AI, artificial intelligence, is made by human intelligence, not by human mind, not by mind. And human intelligence is created by SIP intelligence. Where does human intelligence come from? You agree? Is there anything wrong in what we are saying? Your intelligence, my intelligence, is a faculty of discrimination which comes from the supreme, which comes from soul, which comes from consciousness. But mind is nothing. And so where are we stuck? So anything more you want to ask me?
No. So what I was thinking was, thoughts arise, right? So what I am now thinking is those thoughts which are negative, maybe, and the bundle of those put together, we will call it mind.
Correct.
But let us say a brilliant idea or something like that comes. That also comes as a thought, right?
Yeah.
And then maybe the intellect says it's a great idea, and then you work on it. So what would we call that first thought that just comes? We are not calling that mind, but we want. So I mean, that's
My
where
dear,
my confusion is.
I know where your mind is fooling you now. I think
Okay.
your mind is, I think, I don't know. I think your mind is telling you that every thought belongs to the mind.
Correct. Correct.
I caught you.
Yes, you caught me.
Every thought does not belong to the mind.
Okay.
When only a bundle of toxic thoughts comes together, I'm asking you a very question. You know a wire?
Yeah.
Thin wire. You know thin wire?
Electric wire, right?
Thin wire.
Okay.
I can take a thin wire and I can break it.
Correct.
Is every wire equal to a cable?
No.
What is the difference?
I think the cable has multiple of wires, right?
Cable has hundreds of wires twisted together.
Correct.
Thought versus mind, wire versus cable.
Repeat that one more time.
A thought is a single wire.
Correct.
The mind is a bundle of wires.
Correct.
Thought
Correct.
is a single thought. When you have a bundle of thoughts which are toxic and negative, it becomes the mind.
So would there be an opposite thing also, like a bundle of positive thoughts?
Yes.
But that will get
Bundle of positive thoughts that comes to us one by one. Positive thoughts do not create MIND, misery, ignorance, negativity, and desires. Positive thoughts know that even if positive thoughts get bundled, it creates stress. So positive thoughts are disciplined. They will come to you one by one. And in fact, if too many positive, there is no what you call longer. A bundle of positive thoughts doesn't have a name as such. If you want to give a name, we can. But generally, because when you have one positive thought, you're happy, you're enjoying that positive thought. Suppose love, a beautiful thought, joy. It doesn't get bundled. It doesn't get entangled. It doesn't, always mind thoughts are entangled like a jungle. And positive thoughts are flowing like a beautiful stream. It doesn't get entangled.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Atmanand. Bliko.
Shivam, everybody, I love you all.
Yes, sir.
So since it was started from yesterday's talk about AI, so the thought came in my mind that the AI is a son of human intelligence, right? And father is sick. So when we compare, it can overtake. It never can. The son cannot overtake like in age father, right? So
Yeah.
so it's a grandson of Sip. So it's not a.
But sometimes grandson can overtake grandfather. Be in mind.
Mind, yeah, correct.
Keep
If
that
it is
in
in the
mind.
mind.
Yeah.
So
But
I was thinking about in the other context that when we call SIP, everybody knows in our call that SIP is supreme immortal power, right? And soul is a spark of unique life, right? So I was thinking about soul, and the thought came in my consciousness that soul can be a SIP, right? And vice versa.
Why are
Soul
saying
is
soul?
SIP.
Don't say soul can be SIP. Soul is SIP.
So soul is SIP actually, yeah. So in that acronym, I got that it is a source of ultimate light.
What?
Soul is source of ultimate light. The light of light. We call it as a SIP, right? So soul is spark of unique life in our stage, and in SIP stage, it is source of universal light, which light up everything. So
Actually,
just
soul
came in my mind that SOUL is source of ultimate light.
But actually, the source, it is not the source of ultimate light.
It is ultimate light, actually.
It is ultimate light, which is a spark in you.
Yeah,
See,
correct. So
let me
that is the
I-
difference between soul of Jivatma and soul as a Brahman.
yeah, soul, supreme immortal power is the wave. One is
Correct.
the wave. One is the ocean.
One
One is
is
the
a
wave.
ocean, one is a wave. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct, correct.
So
Yeah,
the soul
that's the
cannot become. Yeah, it is not. It is not a source. It is a source. Okay, it is a source of individual, whatever, of any individual, not of universal.
yeah,
It is not a source of universal. It's a source of individual.
yeah. So
Okay.
this source, soul I'm talking about is actually sip soul. Means it is defined as a sip, but we can just let it go. But I was just thinking that way, so it came in my mind.
So if it is your mind teasing you, then find out. If it is a
Yeah.
spark of consciousness, come back again. Not to worry. But see, as I told you, one more thing I must tell you, Bliko. Whenever I try to write a bhajan, when I try to write a bhajan, or I try to write a book, I fail.
Yeah.
Why do I fail?
Yeah, because you try to do it. Yeah, so from your mind. So if we are using our mind, we'll get confused. Correct. I'm in reading that poem of your book. I was thinking it is a peace, love, and that's bliss. I was thinking that before I started, I thought, oh, it's a book. Okay, I'll open, and I started. I said, it's a song actually. I surprised that how come everything is in song way, and I love it actually. Very nice, amazing.
Okay.
I am at half of the half of the pages remaining, but it's
I
amazing.
think a new book has been uploaded yesterday. I think.
Uh-huh.
By the time you finish one book, it's called the book that has been uploaded yesterday. I think is called True Love.
True love. Okay, true love. Yeah, but there
Thank
is a
you.
chapter of love in that book also.
Yeah. This is
True love.
that's right
True love.
because you're saying peace, love, and bliss. Peace, love, and bliss has got 30% of love. This
Correct.
true love has got 100% of love.
100%
It's
love.
very beautiful.
Yeah, and one
Thank you.
more question I was I was thinking about, like the first speaker asking about the toxic people, right? So like you said, not to worry about that. It is up to the limit, as long as any people, person, or situation is not affecting to your spiritual progress, you don't have to worry about that.
But what
Just
she's
let
saying,
it be.
no, but what she's saying is something I thought little different. She's saying somebody very dear to me, my family. For example, if it's my
Correct.
mother or my father, somebody, she didn't give a name of it. But
Correct.
when they are out of avidya, they are trying to trouble, I can't
Correct.
offend them. They are so dear to me. They are so special to
Correct.
me. So how to?
But we have to put certain limit. At certain limit we can tolerate, but
Yeah.
after that we have to let them go, let it go, let relationship, whatever it is, we have to cut, because
Okay.
surgery is required when you got cancer in your
Cancer.
finger, you have to cut it, right?
Good.
No
That's a
matter
good
how dear
opinion.
your finger is.
You're being heard by all. Thank you, Bliko. You're being listened to all. Thank you. Siba and Ahem Atma.
Pranam Guruji, and thank you for everything, Guruji. Guruji, I wanted to say that how can Guruji, all my family is coming, my son and daughter-in-law, and everybody are coming. And in that now I have to, don't break my routine, Guruji. I have to attend Zoom call. I have to attend everything. Yesterday also, 5 minutes over there, 5 minutes here. Guruji, I get distracted with this, Guruji. And I want, according to them, I am doing irrelevant things, Guruji. All this, whatever I eat, whatever I do, according to them, I am irrelevant. सब फालतूगिरी चली है ऐसे उनको लगता है गुरुजी. So Guruji, and that is disturbing me, Guruji. So how can I want to attend them also, and Guruji, and I don't want to break my routine also for 2 months, Guruji.
You've got 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
In 24 hours, you don't have 24 hours Zoom call.
No. But on that time only, Guruji, on that time only something is going on.
So you make sure that if something is going on before 8 o'clock, खाना देना है, पीना देना है, क्या करना है, finish कर दो. बोलो, I will come back to you at 9 o'clock. 8 to 9 is my sadhana. That's all. There's nothing, only एक call है. Instagram is not, अगर miss हो जाता है तो miss हो जाता है. If you want to attend, 10 minutes is not a big problem. 11 minutes is not a big deal. ये call थोड़ा focus चाहिए.
And Guruji, I cannot do meditation because Now I am enjoying my state. So beautiful state I am going on, Guruji.
You have reached a state, even if you are listening to your family, you can be in meditative mode.
Okay, Guruji.
Shant mein raho.
And the big,
Shant.
and initially I used to tolerate everything. Now I don't tolerate only Guruji. Anything I don't. I just tell them, please, you be on. मतलब तुम भी freedom में रहो और मुझे भी freedom दो. I don't have any expectations, Guruji, from anybody.
See sip in all. See sip in all.
Guruji, practical life, Guruji, it is very easy to say, but it is very difficult to face in the family, Guruji. Guruji, I will see sip in you, I will see everybody, I will see sip in everybody, Guruji. But Guruji, while that examination, it is very difficult, Guruji, to face.
प्रभु को पाना easy नहीं है.
नहीं, in
प्रभु को-
family, to stay in family and to deal with them, it is very.
Family में भी प्रभु है
गुरुजी, बट बोलना अलग बात है, करना अलग बात है, समझना अलग बात है और अप्लाई करना अलग बात है. गुरुजी, एवरीथिंग इज डिफरेट, गुरुजी, बट स्टिल ब्लेस मी सो दैट आई कैन
सपोज मैं क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ. मैं जूम कॉल करता हूँ. कोई आके जूम कॉल में बहुत बोलते हैं. मुझे मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ?
गुरुजी, यू आर टेलिंग मी अबाउट. Guruji, but I love to talk with you. So what I will do, Guruji? I cannot control only, Guruji.
So what I'm saying, how
you
I have to.
You are not Guruji. You are my friend, Guruji. That's why.
Suno. How I have to listen to you and how I have to manage the show is how you have to manage the show.
Okay.
ये आप ऐसे आपको समझाने के लिए मैंने बोला. Thank you.
Okay.
Aham Atma. Thank you. Aham Atma.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, yesterday I have completed reading your Shivoham book. That is really a very wonderful book. In that book, you have mentioned for the first 25 years, you are devoted to Lord Shiva. In the Adi Shankara's Nirvana Shatakam, you got a word, Shivoham. Always if you chant Shivoham, I am Shiva, like that. Luckily, you are a devotee of Lord Shiva. Because of that, you got the word from Adi Shankara, from Nirvana Shatakam, that enlightenment you attained. But I know that everything is a sip, whether it is a Lord Hanuman or Lord Shiva or whatever may be, everything is a part and everything is a sip, supreme immortal power. But for me, for the last 25 years, I am a devotee of Lord Krishna because I am very much interested in Bhagavad Gita. Can you please find a word for me? Similar to Shiva, you found Shivoham, your Manpasant God, you got a word. For Narayana, any word is there? If you can tell me, it is good.
Same. Krishnoham.
Okay, we can.
Krishnoham.
Whether there is Adi Shankara's bhajan, I say
Adi Shankara,
some authority is there for you
Adi
to follow.
Shankara,
Any
no,
authority?
see, what is the meaning?
I love to follow your words, but
what is the meaning? Shiva Ham means Shiv Aham. Shiv Aham means I am Shiva.
Okay.
Krishna Ham means I am Krishna.
Shall I chant Krishnoham?
Krishnaham. 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 Krishnaham.
Okay. Anyhow, this is the only query. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
But we understand more than chanting. Two things I want to tell you. I did not awaken with Shivoham. I awakened in 2014, but I was still telling Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
No, you told us to go from Om Namah Shivaya to Shivoham, something like that.
That happened after I awakened. I got this. I said, why should I tell Om Namah Shivaya? Om Namah Shivaya is duality. Shiva is separate, I am separate. Suppose you love Krishna. Where is Krishna? Krishna is not sitting in Golaka. Krishna is not in Vaikuntha. No, Narayan is not in Vaikuntha.
He's in Narayana. Heart. He's in our heart or something. Very scriptures.
Narayanam.
But there is no authority like Adi Shankara which you found for Shiva. I don't find.
I am not authority, sir. I am just giving you some suggestion.
So I will follow it, sir. I will follow you. Surely.
Because if you like Shivoham, then you can say Krishnaham. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Atmadeep.
Yeah.
Atmadeep.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
Actually, first of all, the way ma'am was asking about the family issue, so there is a line called Pathi Mantra Dasi Ravan Sanghar Kiya. Have you heard of this line?
No, what's it?
It's say somewhere in the script that Pathi Mathra Dasi Ravan Sanghar Kiya, which simply means रामायण जैसे रामायण के अंदर मंथरा एक दासी थी माता केकई की, तो उस अकॉर्डिंग जो स्टोरी है रामायण की एंटायरली, उस स्क्रिप्चर के अकॉर्डिंग ये कहा जाता है कि व्हेन इट कम्स टू, मतलब ऐसा कि अगर कुछ होना होता है तो उसका कारण कुछ भी हो सकता है, बट वो होके रहेगा। तो ऐसा सच में होता है क्या?
I really don't know the context in what you are speaking, so I can't comment on it. Okay, because I
Yeah,
sometimes
that,
I can only comment on the context I'm aware of. I'm not aware of that what you are talking. Okay, you have any other question?
yes, another one was of resistance versus reluctance versus fierce assertion while facing any sort of issue, being a beginner in the spiritual journey.
See, when some such issue is there in the spiritual journey, first aspect, I'm not going to go by your resistance, reluctance. I'm not going by that. Okay. First word you must add in your resistance, reluctance. The first word you must add is acceptance. Because whatever is happening in this world, the key word is acceptance. When there is acceptance, where is reluctance? When there is acceptance, there is resistance. Both got destroyed. We are not accepting, we are protesting because we don't realize everything is unfolding as per karma. Everything in the world is happening as nothing. I am telling you, if a guy comes with a gun, if a guy comes in front of me with an AK-47 gun and he wants to kill me, he cannot kill me. He cannot kill me. If my karma is he cannot kill me, means he cannot kill me. He will get paralyzed. Some snake will bite him. The gun won't work. He cannot kill me. So we have to have that kind of shraddha. In the scripture, it's called shraddha, means atal vishwas. These are the two words I can tell you. You have any other word should I deal with of yours?
No, thank you.
So learn the art of acceptance. And then our formula is ABC. First you accept, then you do your best. And then C means in consciousness, be in consciousness, surrender, let go. Okay? Atmadeep, good. Atmatray and Lalita.
Yes, Shivam sir.
Shivoham.
With the related to yesterday's call, I want to say AI has not mind and ego. It works only by intellect. The people who are working on AI development are saying by their own mind that AI will overtake spirituality.
Okay, got it. So the ones who are saying that AI will overtake, they are talking out of mind and ego and not talking out of spirituality. Correct. Point is well noted. Any question?
No, sir.
Okay, good submission. Thank you, Lalita. Atmatra has turned the ball around. Lalita.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
My question is, when you say be in consciousness, that I need a little clarity. Like, how do I know I am in consciousness? Like, maybe when I'm in silent for some time, 1 or 2 hours in the morning, it is easy for me.
You
But
have a
as soon as
you have a you have
activities
a
start,
you have a fan in your house.
yes.
Where's the fan? Is there?
Yeah.
Stand under the fan and close your eyes and tell me fan is on or fan is off. How will you know?
Stand under the fan and say whether the fan is on or off.
How will you know?
Well, I'm yet to try that.
Arey, you don't have to try. If you're standing under the fan, how do you know it is on or off?
Because the fan is not on right now. Right.
So if you stand under the fan, and if you on the fan, what will happen? How will you know it's on?
From the air, breeze which I experience.
See, so why are you taking so long to answer? Because your mind is not letting you answer. The moment when there is the fan is on, the wind is blowing, the breeze is blowing on you. If somebody offs the fan, it maybe light is off. You know the fan electric power has gone off. The fan is gone off. When you are in a mind state, the thoughts are blowing at you. When you are in consciousness state, the thoughts will stop blowing at you. This is how you know. You ask me how to know or how
Yeah.
to go. You want to know how to know you're in consciousness or how to go in
Both,
consciousness.
both I want to know.
So this is how you come to know. You come to know that you are in a mind state when you are bombarded with thoughts, when you have a stream of thoughts, when you have a flow of thoughts, when you have a fan of thoughts. But the moment you are able to still that, we had a session, 11 points. First, become aware that the fan is on, which means the mind is on. Then, when you become aware, then flip from mind to consciousness. How do you flip? You flip with 4S method. You still the mind. You separate the mind. You snatch the mind. Then you stop it, crop it, chop it, drop it. The 4S method. So you have got, that's the only way for you to then activate the intellect. Activate the intellect. Then move from a monkey mind to a monk. Then fill your life with positive thoughts. Then be in yoga and lock the door of your head. This is 11-step method. You missed the session or you remember? This is the 11-step method.
I didn't attend that yet.
Yeah. So you have to learn how to, you have to become, so in simple words, Lalita, not to complicate. You know how to know you are in mind, you understood? When there's a complete, when there are bombarding thought, bum, 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 bum,
Yes,
bum,
yes.
then you know the mind is on, mind is not off. Now, how to stop it? Fan, how to stop the fan?
Just switch off. Press the button.
Press the, how to stop the mind? Can switch off the button?
Yeah, I know. It sounds easy, but
No, you can't switch off the button.
yeah.
There's no button for the mind.
Yeah, there is no button.
So how do you switch off the mind then? The mind is nothing but a bundle of thoughts. First, become aware, become conscious you are in the mind. Then tell yourself, I don't want to be in mind. I flip to consciousness. Experience silence, still the mind. Separate yourself from the mind, snatch the mind, and stop the toxic thoughts. Stop, crop, chop, drop. That's what you must learn. Then the other steps are another 5 steps.
Okay. Thank you.
It's not an easy thing to do. Don't think this needs to come to Zoom every day. You can ask 5 times this question. I hope you'll understand. But all the people who are masters in this call, many of them are thorough about this. You ask anybody, they will tell you. Somebody may raise their hand and tell you this 11-step method, how they use it. Chitra and Sonia.
Shivoham,
Yes, Chitra.
a few days back, you gave the analogy of to somebody that first step is climbing the mountain, then staying in the mountain, then coming down. These are the 3
Yes.
steps you.
Yes.
So I was just contemplating on that, and I just wanted to know from you your your point of view in one point.
Yes.
By climbing the mountain, all the 3 types of bhaktas, like are people seekers, karma yogi, bhakti yogi, and jnana yogi. The karma yogi will be serving and climbing the mountain. Bhakti yogi will be singing Ram Ram and climbing the mountain. And the jnana yogi will be analyzing whether body, mind, he is what he is, and then climbing the mountain. He reaches all the 3 reach the peak, the seekers. But there I feel that the guru is standing at the peak of the mountain, and he says that Tattvamasi and points to these seekers. Look there, see, already you are there. So only at that time the awakening process happens. Am I right?
No,
That
you
is
are right.
Guru's grace.
No,
The
no,
last
you are
point is Guru's grace. Last
no.
point.
First of all, you are right. But marg is not just 3 margs. The marg is dhyana yoga, Bhakti yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga. Even dhyana, I think you
Yeah,
missed dhyana yoga.
here emphasis is not on the
No problem.
path. Path is
No problem.
all the
So,
people reach the peak. All
no,
the
they
people
don't,
they
no,
reach the
no, no, you don't reach the peak. You don't, because reaching the peak means you already get the anubhuti. The peak means you've already awakened.
peak means, sorry, not peak. Near the peak where Guru is standing. Maybe just
The
one
guru,
step below the Guru is standing.
not one step.
Then,
You in that journey from the ground level to the peak level, midway,
yes.
midway, you must meet the guru. If
Yes.
you don't meet the guru, then the
Hmm.
analogy is you don't climb the mountain, reach the peak and come down. The analogy is you reach halfway, then you go round and round and round and round and round and round and you come down.
Oh God. हाँ तो
If you
गुरु का
want to
उधर रोल है
go,
ना
if you
गुरु
want to go
गुरु
from
हाफवे से ऊपर जाने का रास्ता बताइए ना वो कर रहे हैं ना गुरु का कृपा ही है ना
the guru ka kripa, you have to follow what guru says. If the guru is
हाँ
telling you A, B, C, D, that means you're walking with the guru. If you're walking with the guru, there is no question of not reaching the peak. 100% you'll
yes
reach the peak.
yes
Many
then
people, when I used to be with the guru sometime, I will tell the guru, no, but Guruji, you are saying wrong. Then he will smile. Then one day in front of me, somebody told him, but Dada, you don't know this. Somebody told him. Then he told, yeah, you are right. I don't know anything.
oh
He
God
told, yeah, you are right. I don't know anything. If the Shishya knows better than the Guru, then what is the need of the Guru?
no not at all that is that is the humility of
Chitra, the Shishya can ask the Guru 100 questions.
Yes.
But the Shishya cannot tell the Guru, I know better than you.
Definitely he doesn't know actually.
If the
He has
Shishya tells the Guru, I know better than you, then such a Shishya cannot learn from that Guru.
Yes.
So,
That
midway.
arrogance of the it stops.
Yeah.
So हाँ वही देखना था वो मिडवे में मिलते हैं फिर उसके बाद कृपा ऊपर ले जाती है फिर ऊपर पहुंचने के बाद फिर और भी काम है फिर
उसके
नीचे सब में
ऊपर पहुंचने के बाद you don't need Guru. Then coming down on your own.
Coming down is body mind is already here. What to do with that?
Yeah,
It
then
serves
you
it.
are not coming
It
down
serves
means you
it.
flow. You flow as a Jivan Mukta, from Jivan Mukta to Moksha. You don't need anything. You flow automatically.
Oh, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Sonia. Sonia and Anna.
So I wanted to know, how can one experience the bliss of the soul without the sound current?
Without the sound current means?
Yeah.
What's the sound?
That the word, the divine word, the Shabad, without that, how can one experience true happiness?
You don't need Shabad to listen to that. That is if you keep on saying Shabd, and only the Shabad will get you that experience. The experience is called Anubhuti.
What it's called?
Anubhuti. You know Anubhuti?
Yes, experience. Yeah.
It is not experience. Experience is Anubhav.
Yeah.
Anubhuti is realization.
Correct.
So, you know Hindi, right?
Yeah.
So, जैसे अनुभूति ये ऐसी हो जाती है, आंखों से कुछ दिखता ना है, महसूस सच हो जाता है, एहसास सच का हो जाता है, इसका कोई परोक्ष नहीं, अंतर्ज्ञान यूं ही हो जाता, अनुभूति सच की होती, अपरोक्ष अनुभूति ये है. Which means, Sonia, when you are in that state, let me ask you a question. You know a caterpillar?
Correct.
What does a caterpillar do?
It grows into a butterfly.
But first
Changes.
it crawls. It's crawling.
Yeah.
It's crawling. You jumped very fast. It's crawling, crawling, and eating those leaves, right?
Yeah.
Then when does it know it has metamorphosed into a butterfly? When does it know?
When it is able to fly.
Exactly. So the moment you get the anubhuti, That is that awakening. That is the aha moment. That is the moment where you realize you got that, what you said without saying the Shabad. You are able to experience the soul because you become that. You become the butterfly. You're no more
How?
crawling like a.
How do there are billions of people? How does one experience या अनुभव कैसे हो सकता है of your true self?
That is the 8 stages of spiritual awakening. You go through Mumukshu, Jigyasu, Gyani, Yogi, Buddha, Sthit Pragya, Jivan Mukta, Satchidanand Atma. There are stages. Like the caterpillar does not straight away become a butterfly. The caterpillar has to become a larvae, pupa. Then the stages of metamorphosis, you have to go through the stages of metamorphosis. First, we think, I am the body, I am Sonia, I am a female, I am an Indian, I am a resident of America. These are all what we think we are. Then we drop one by one. When we drop one by one, then we realize I am the divine soul.
But
In
that
moment,
is at the level of the mind. How do you rise above the level of the mind without that power?
by
Without
realizing there is no mind.
by realizing?
There is no mind. Where is
Yeah,
the
but
mind?
that the rishis and munis have spent billions of years and have not been able to
That
conquer
is
the mind. How
that is the
can one
biggest.
conquer the mind?
That is a lie. That is a lie that Munis and Bilgur people on this call have spent only weeks and months and years and they have conquered.
The
People have,
mind.
yeah,
They've conquered the mind.
yeah. There are many people on this call who have been able to go beyond the mind. They're living in consciousness, Many people.
By
So
doing what? By
by,
doing what?
by practicing the methods that we talk every day, that first of all, like you're talking of the mind, there are people in this call who can tell you there is no mind. I don't know. I know the meaning of, you're in America, do you eat oranges?
Yeah,
Do you eat strawberries?
yeah.
Do you eat tambuchete?
I don't know what's that.
Yeah, that's what the people here, they don't know what is mind.
Huh,
There's nothing called tambuchete. It doesn't exist.
huh.
The mind is nothing but a bundle of toxic thoughts. The mind is the barrier between you and enlightenment.
Exactly.
As long as you acknowledge the mind, finished. You have to first tell the damn it mind, you don't exist. I will not acknowledge you. I will not let you in. And that does not need hundreds and thousands of years. That needs sincere effort in this lifetime, because moksha has to be attained in this lifetime, not in the next
Exactly.
lifetime.
Okay.
So you need to be consistent on the path and believe and work on it and attain it.
Okay.
Done? Any more question?
No, that's all.
So
Thank
I know
you.
you're coming every day on the call and you're keen, but don't let go. Hold on to it. Sometimes it takes time for a fruit to become ripe. If the fruit is not ripe, you cut it off the tree. What happens?
Yeah.
You don't get anything. You can't eat it.
Yeah.
You need to invest more time into it. You need to invest few more weeks. If you are here for the next 4 weeks, you will already change your attitude. In 4 weeks, I can guarantee you that you will learn too many things and you will not speak the way you're speaking. You will completely change in 4 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, done?
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sonia. Thank you,
Thank
Sonia.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Anna, Natraj, Anna.
I bow down to you, Guruji.
Namaskar, sir.
I want to ask one question.
Yes, sir.
Is the body departing in the accident and suicide, is it their karma or it is of their natural death?
Accident is natural.
An accident is natural.
I'm talking about accident.
Yes.
You know, meaning of accident, not you are running in front of the car and the car hits you. That's not an accident.
Yes.
But if you are running in front of the car to die, that is suicide.
Why can't we call it as karma? That is, his karma makes him to go on.
Huh? It is karma. It is karma. Who told it's not karma?
Oh, that suicide also is a karma. Because of
you are
karma,
not listening. You are
on.
not listening. You're not listening to me.
Yes, I am able to listen to you.
Wait. Listen.
Yes.
Suppose now I am putting a rope here right now in front of you and I'm hanging now.
Yes.
What I am doing, what it is called?
It's a suicide.
What is that?
You are leaving the body.
It is my karma, no? I am doing, no?
Yes.
You are saying it is my past karma. It is not your past karma. You
Present
are confusing. I am doing suicide means I am doing bad karma by committing suicide.
Oh, that itself is a present karma.
And you are thinking it is your past karma. That's why you're committing suicide. That's what I'm understanding. Not like that.
Yes.
No, not like that. Not like
that. It is
that.
a present karma.
Present karma, not past karma.
Okay.
Getting understanding?
So that yes, I can understand. Now I can understand.
But accident. Suppose accident. You are just climbing up the steps. You slip and you fall. That is not your. That means two possibilities. You were careless and you first slipped. Means it is present karma. You were not careless. Somebody dropped the banana skin and you fell. Means it is your past karma. You must be able to understand. Is it present karma or past karma?
Okay.
Understand? I hope I'm explaining correctly.
Yes. I can understand. Clearly. Okay.
Then anything else?
I want to say that Adi Shankara has given Nirvana Sadakam 6 slokas. That is, Dasa Sloki is there. In this Siva Kavalam, we will start. Dasa Sloki.
So
10
what?
slokas. Nirvana Sadakam is 6. Adi Shankara's Nirvana Sadakam, 6 slokas. I am not the body, I am not the mind. Like
yeah. So what is Dasa Sloka?
Dasa Sloka is the same thing. Nothing is there. Everything is only Atma. He
Okay,
says
send
like
it to
that.
me. You WhatsApp to me.
Yes, definitely I'll send it. Dasa Sloki. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Will, thank you. Will.
Shivohang, thanks very much for taking. So
yes, Will.
I'm still would like you to talk a little bit about the difference between consciousness and Atman. And you have said that it's like the sun and the sun ray. But the thing about the sun is that you can be a long way from it, and then you can become closer and closer to it. And likewise, I think with Atman, you can be a long way and you see you enter consciousness, and then you can enter various states towards it. I'm getting the idea that there's not like a hard line between consciousness and Atman, but they're kind of like a gradual, as you approach it, you get more conscious, more. That's the first question. And the second question is sometimes people use the word being instead of consciousness. They have different words. Sometimes they use the word awareness. I don't know if you'd agree with that you can use, especially the word between being. Sometimes, like my friend Peter Cutler, he uses this word being or forgotten, but being is his word. This pure being is the word that he likes. Is that also a word that you use for consciousness? Would you say, I mean, you've used the word consciousness, but would the word pure being, or does the word being mean Atman? I'm quite confused actually about this
okay.
issue.
Let's touch one by one. Okay. So suppose we are a human being. A human being is eating, walking, thinking. Is he a being or not a being?
Well, that's Rupa Kanda. That's the body, mind, ego.
But he's being, right? He's a human being.
Yes.
The difference in being, you don't have to have consciousness. In being, you have consciousness, but you don't have to be in consciousness. Did you hear me correctly?
Yeah, I can see that you've got being but no consciousness. So like a
Yeah,
rock
you
being
no,
but
you
no consciousness.
no, a rock does not have consciousness. A human being may
Yes,
have consciousness, but he is not in consciousness.
yes.
When you are
That's it.
in consciousness, it means you still the mind and you are able to be in awareness. Being is not awareness. Suppose you are talking about you must, a human being must be. He is not yet being. Being means reaching that state. Therefore, they use the word awareness. They use the word mindfulness. They use the word consciousness. They don't use the word being. So I hope I've covered your second point. Just being does not give us the state of consciousness. The second point, you are saying the connection between the soul and consciousness. You're trying to compare it to the sun and to the rays. It's suppose suppose we have a smoothie maker. Have you seen a smoothie maker?
Yes, sir.
A smoothie maker has a motor at the bottom.
Yes,
And when you switch on the motor, this motor creates this vibrations like going round, 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 circling. It cuts the fruits and it makes a smoothie.
yes, sir.
If you switch off the motor, if you switch off the smoothie maker, then
Yes,
there will be no vibration.
Yes, sir.
The soul is not like the sun, like I might have told you to explain something. The soul will is inside you. The soul is a spark of unique life. It is the soul in you. If you can close your eyes and listen to me, this is the soul in you that is giving you consciousness in your eyes by which you can see. It is the soul in you which is giving you consciousness in your nose by which you can smell.
Wow.
It is the soul in you which is giving your ears the consciousness to hear.
Yes.
It is the soul in you which is giving your tongue the consciousness to taste.
Yeah.
The moment if I put anesthesia in your tongue, can you taste?
No.
Because you've lost the consciousness in your tongue.
Yes.
But your soul is not dead. Soul is still in you.
Yes.
The moment that anesthesia goes away, then what happens?
Then you can feel.
You can taste again.
Yes.
The soul is a spark of unique life. It is in each one of us, each person alive.
Yeah.
And consciousness vibrates into every cell of our being. The millions and millions of neurons, the nerve fibers. If your toe touches a nail, immediately the signal goes from your toe to the brain.
Yeah.
Through consciousness.
This is, this is such an important point, but I'm afraid to say that the physiologists and anatomists, they've got the whole thing upside down. They don't talk about this. They're creating bad knowledge.
No,
I don't know.
they don't. They are not aware of the soul. The problem is, they are not acknowledging the presence of the soul.
I know.
The problem is they don't explain the meaning of death. What is death?
They don't know anything. They just got it all upside down. They're creating danger in society because they got the theory that all comes from the brain, and that's the problem.
It doesn't come from the brain. And the answer to that question is, Will, if it came from the brain, right, Will? If it came from the brain, then the question is, where did the brain come from?
Well, they don't get that far because
did you get the answer? But did you get the answer? Where did the brain come from?
Well,
the brain came from consciousness.
I know the theory comes from consciousness. Well, it really comes from this. I'm not here to argue, but let's say consciousness then. Yes.
No. I mean, consciousness comes in the first cell when you're born. When you're conceived as a zygote, the first cell exists.
Yes, sir.
Then where's the brain? When the first cell exists, where's the brain? There's no brain.
No brain. Yeah.
The brain builds from one cell. The consciousness multiplies into 2, into 4, into 8. It becomes 25 billion cells.
Yes.
And that forms the brain.
Have you written a book on this subject?
No, not yet. I'm not a physiologist or a medical student. I can't write a book.
I think that this would be helpful to have you together with a physiologist, or would you talk to someone, because it would be helpful to get some definitive.
Good idea. Good idea. We will talk, we'll co-author some books with some medical expert. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Will. Interesting questions. We have got Chitra and Siba to close. 2 second questions. First Chitra and Siba.
Yeah, Shivoham.
Shivoham.
Just now you were discussing about that consciousness, and because of the presence of the consciousness, we are able to. That is, consciousness is conscious of the smell. Consciousness is conscious of
Yes, yes.
means all the five organs of perception.
Yes.
So this is happening in the waking state, and in the dream state also, consciousness is conscious of the dream happenings or dream
Yes.
events.
Yes.
That is also in the deep sleep state. What is happening to that consciousness?
You tell me.
Consciousness is not conscious of anything.
Come on, Chitra. You are advanced in this
नहीं,
study. You know the answer.
कॉन्शियसनेस वहां पर मर्ज हो जाता होगा आत्मा से,
ना
लेकिन
ना 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 ओके
एक मिनट अब गेस वर्क करती है थोड़ा. उठने के बाद चलता है, मींस आफ्टर गेटिंग अप, वेकिंग अप, वी नो दैट आई हैड अ वेरी डीप स्लीप. मींस दैट consciousness
so
was there, otherwise I cannot know.
got it, na?
It was there, it was there, but it was not able to perceive at the time of deep sleep.
If you are in deep sleep in your room, and I come and say Chitra, 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 you will wake up or no?
I don't hear. No, I don't. I
No,
wake up.
You will wake up if I come.
I
But suppose I come and say Chitra, 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 but you are in New York, then will you wake up?
No, not at all.
That is the difference.
मैं थोड़ा फिर और थोड़ा इस पॉइंट में थोड़ा और.
No.
In the
Simple.
deep state.
It's very simple. Okay, listen to me now. Listen to me. Consciousness is Turiyam. Chaturyam. Chaturyam means that is the only state which is the true state. It is the fourth state.
Yes.
From Chaturyam, we experience Jagrat, waking state. We experience Swapna, dream state. We also experience Sushupti, deep sleep. All the three states of experience come from Chaturyam, from the state of consciousness, which is the soul, from the soul consciousness. I'm asking you a question. If a person is dead, if the soul is gone, then can you have Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti? Can you have?
No.
That's the answer. That's the answer.
तो वहां पर क्या हो गया, उसका कॉन्शियसनेस तो वहीं पर है, लेकिन वो
consciousness, Chitra, consciousness appears in the 4 stages. That is why it is called Turiya. Turiya comes from the word Chaturyam. Chaturyam means first state, second state, third state, fourth state. The only real state is the fourth state.
Yes.
The first and second and third are only experiences of consciousness.
Yeah, as long as we are alive.
Of course. Otherwise, where is the soul? Okay.
Okay, 1 minute, sir. Consciousness, फिर awareness एक और term आ गया.
Consciousness
and awareness.
It's same.
Same.
The moment you just different terms. Consciousness.
It's not experiencing, it is called awareness. Is it correct?
No. When you are in consciousness, there is true awareness. When you are in consciousness, there's true mindfulness. When you are in consciousness, you are the true witness, you are the true observer. If you are not a witness and not an observer, you are not in consciousness. Terms are different, Chitra.
Oh, washroom में जाइए.
Okay. बाला कुछ वॉशरूम जाना है, जल्दी बोलो. बाला बोलो. कॉल क्लोज करेंगे, मुझे भी वॉशरूम जाना है. बोलो बाला.
प्रणाम गुरुजी.
कल कॉल नहीं है, कल छुट्टी. कल आई एम इन अ प्लेन. I'm going correct, not tomorrow. No call. Kal I'm in a plane. I think I will do Insta live because I'm in Helsinki Helsinki, I may be able to do 11 minutes, 7 to 7:11. If anybody wants, I'll try to choose a spiritual subject on Insta Live. So 11 minutes, I'll be present on AiR Happiness Secret on Insta Live from 7 to 7:11. But there's no 8 o'clock Zoom call tomorrow because I'm on a plane. Bolo Siva.
Guruji, I was telling my daughter, Guruji, Guruji, that bhajan, ye kaun hai chitrakar hai, ye kaun hai that Guruji, can I get that link or that Guruji, because it had a very profound.
Done. Administrator will send you.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you with folded hands. It's at 9 o'clock. I bow down to you. We will see you if tomorrow on Instagram at 7. Otherwise, day after tomorrow at 8. With folded hands, I bow down to you.